Hello everybody. See the question. Question is prove that tan inverse 16 over 63 over 16 is equal to sin inverse 5 over 13 plus cos inverse 3 over 5. We want to prove this is equal to this one. So in case of the proof, if you want to take the right hand side, you can take the right hand side. If you want to take the left hand side, you can take left hand side. It's up to you. So I am taking this RHS is there in solution. That is sin inverse 5 over 13 plus cos inverse 3 over 5. So here is the sin inverse, here is the cos inverse 3 over 5. Either you are supposed to change the cos inverse x in terms of the sin or sin inverse in terms of the cos. It's up to you. So I am going to change this cos inverse in terms of sin. So this is the formula which we required in this question is already I have written here. So cos inverse x can be written as sin inverse under root 1 minus x square. Sin inverse under root 1 minus x square. Where x is what? 3 over 5. So this can be written as sin inverse 5 over 13 plus sin inverse under root 1 minus 3 over 5 whole square. And this is equal to sin inverse 5 over 13 plus this is your sin inverse. You can solve 9 over 25. So 25 minus 9, 16 over 25, that is 4 over 5. Now you can apply this one. Sin inverse x plus sin inverse y is equal to sin inverse x under root 1 minus y square plus y under root 1 minus x square. We can apply this formula is here only. So this is sin inverse x. X is 5 over 13 under root 1 minus y square. So this is 4 over 5 whole square plus y 4 over 5 under root 1 minus 5 over 13 whole square. Here we are going to apply sin inverse x plus sin inverse y, where x is 5 over 13 and y is 4 over 5. Solve it. You will get sin inverse, this is your 5 over 13 into this is 16 over 25. 25 minus 16, 9 over 25. So that is 3 over 5 plus this can be written as 4 over 5 into this is 169 minus 25, 144, that is 12 over 13. 169 minus 25, 144, so 12 over 13 is this one. So finally here you are getting 5 and 5. Here this sin inverse 3 over 13 plus 48 over 5 into 13. You can solve this one is there. You can take the LCM. This is your sin inverse. You can take the LCM. So LCM will be here is 5 into 30. So this is 15 plus 48. So this is equal to sin inverse 63 over 65. Now you know the sin inverse 63 over 65. But you want the value in terms of 10. You are getting sin inverse 63 over 65, but we want in terms of 10. So what we will do? We are supposed to apply this one because sin inverse x can be written as tan inverse x over under root 1 minus x square. So here this can be written as tan inverse x. So x is 63 over 65 over under root 1 minus 63 over 65 whole square. So this is equal to tan inverse 63 over 65 whole over. And you are supposed to solve this one is there only. Solve this. So this is your tan inverse, and you will solve this one. You will get 65 whole square minus 63 whole square. You will get 256 over this one. Take the square root of 265 is 16 and 65 is here. Cancel this one only. So finally we are getting tan inverse 63 over 16, which is your the left hand side, which you want to prove it. So here is the important point is here. First of all, you are supposed to change the cos inverse x in terms of sine inverse. So you will get the terms in terms of the sine inverse x like plus sine inverse y. Then you can apply this formula, sine inverse x and root 1 minus y square plus y minus y into root 1 minus x square. You can apply this one only. You will get the value of in terms of sine. But because you need to prove that in terms of tan, so sine inverse can be changed in terms of tan, because sine inverse x is equal to tan inverse x over root 1 minus x square, where x is, this is your x. So you can put the value and solve it, you will get this one. Have a look. Yes, one more question. Prove that tan inverse root x is equal to 1 by 2 cos inverse 1 minus x over 1 plus x, where x belongs to 0 to 1. This is the question which we have taken from your NCERT miscellaneous. See, so I am taking this right hand side is there. Your RHS is in solution. RHS is 1 by 2 cos inverse 1 minus x over 1 plus x. What exactly we want to prove? We want to prove is equal to tan inverse x. So here you are supposed to substitution. We will substitute something. So what we will? You can assume that root x is equal to tan theta. Just put root x is equal to tan theta is here only. Because why I am going to put the tan theta is there. If you are going to put root x equal to tan theta, so therefore you can say x square is equal to tan square theta. So this 1 minus x over 1 plus x you can change in terms of cos. So you know the cos inverse into cos x is equal to x is already you know that. So that's why we are going to substitute root x is equal to, or you can say the x square is equal to tan square theta. So put here only. So what you will get? You will get 1 by 2 cos inverse. This is 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square theta. And this 1 minus tan square theta over 1 plus tan square theta is equal to cos 2 theta. Is equal to cos 2 theta. You can solve this one only. If you are going to expand this sin square theta over cos square theta, here is sin square theta over cos square theta. You can take the LCM is numerator like 1 over 1 cos square theta. So you will get cos square theta minus sin square theta over cos square theta. Here is cos square theta plus sin square theta over cos square theta. Cos square theta cancel out. So finally in numerator we are getting cos square theta minus sin square theta. But in denominator cos square theta plus sin square theta, that is equal to 1. And cos square theta minus sin square theta is already you know, that is cos 2 theta. You know this is cos 2 theta is equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta. After solving you will get this one. So this can be written as equal to 2 theta, because this is already you know that cos inverse cos x is equal to x. So that is equal to 2 theta. From here what will be? This is your 1 by 2 into 2 theta. 2 and 2 cancel. So finally we are getting theta. But from here what do we get? Theta is equal to tan inverse root x, which is already we assume root x is equal to tan theta. So from here theta will be equal to tan inverse root x, and this value of tan theta you can put here. So that is equal to tan inverse root x, which you want to prove. Have a look. Yes. Now the problem we are taking, prove that tan inverse under root 1 plus x minus under root 1 minus x over under root x 1 plus x plus under root 1 minus x is equal to pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 cos inverse x. But the condition is this x is greater than or equal to minus 1 by root 2 and but less than 1. So here is the some substitutions whichever is required, you are supposed to put. If your expression is given in the form of like under root a square minus a square minus x square, if it is given in the form of a square minus x square, a is any one of the number you can take, then you are supposed to put x is equal to, either you have to put x equal to a sine theta or x equal to a cos theta. A is any number, like 1 minus x square is given here only, you can put 1, x equal to 1 into sine theta means x equal to sine theta or x equal to cos theta is there. But in case if a square plus x square means constant square plus variable square is there, then you are supposed to put x equal to a tan theta or x is equal to a cot theta according to the question. Here whatever is a is here, that you have to put here only. But in case of the variable square minus constant square is there, then you are supposed to put x equal to a sec theta or x equal to a cosec theta is there. It's depend on the question only what you required. But if your expression is given this form like a plus x over a minus x, constant and variable they are same but only the sign is going to change. Here is minus or the plus. Then you are supposed to put x equal to a cos 2 theta. Look at here now. This is like a 1 plus x. This is just equivalent to this one is there only. This whole thing you can 1 plus x, 1 minus x, 1 over x, 1 plus x or 1 minus x is here. This is equivalent to this one is there. So if we put x equal to in this expression, if we put x equal to is here only, x equal to cos 2 theta, because a is 1 is here, then you can solve it. So look at here now. So I am going to make this substitution is in this particular question. X is equal to a cos 2 theta. So this is, I am going to put it here. So just put x is equal to cos 2 theta and cos 2 theta which we required particularly for this question, that is you can write down 1 minus 2 sin square theta or you can write down 2 cos square theta minus 1. So just I am going to put x equal to cos 2 theta here. What you will get now on the left hand side, tan inverse, this is your under root 1 plus cos 2 theta minus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta. Here is under root 1 plus cos 2 theta minus plus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta. This is there. So now our target is to remove this one. हमको क्या करना है? We want to remove this one, this one, this one, this one from here only, so we can take out the square root. So to this remove one, what we should write, cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. Where the plus is there, you are supposed to put this 2 cos square theta minus 1. So minus 1 and plus 1 you can cancel out. So finally you will get this here, tan inverse. Look at here now, this is under root 1 plus 2 cos square theta minus 1 minus under root, because here is the minus, we want to remove this one, so you are supposed to put this one. Direct I am going to do 1 minus, and due to this minus their inside sign will be changed, so minus, this is plus 2 sin square theta. Similarly here under root 1 plus 2 cos square theta minus 1 plus under root 1 minus 1 plus 2 sin square theta. This is, so finally minus and this plus minus plus 1 you can cancel. So here in numerator you are getting tan inverse root 2. Direct I am going to write cos theta. You can take out the square root of this cos 2. Cos square theta is cos theta and root 2 will remain as it is. Minus root 2 sin theta whole over, this is root 2 cos theta plus root 2 sin theta. Now you can take out the root 2 common from the numerator and denominator is here. So you will get tan inverse root 2 cos theta minus sin theta over root 2 cos theta plus sin theta. You can cancel this root 2 and root 2. So finally we are getting tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta over cos theta plus sin theta. Now look at here. see now. So this can be written as tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta over cos theta plus sin theta. Finally, you are getting this one. But here is the tan inverse. It means you are supposed to change this one in terms of the tan anyhow. So what? How can you change? This one is there. This is already, we know that tan A minus B is equal to tan A minus tan B over 1 plus tan A tan B. So that we can apply. So what we will do? We are supposed to make it this in terms of tan. We are supposed to divide it by cos in numerator and denominator. So if you are dividing the numerator and denominator by cos, if you want to write, you can write down dividing by cos theta in numerator and denominator, because same operation we are going to do. By the same time we are dividing in numerator and denominator, so value is not going to change. So finally here we will get tan inverse 1 minus tan theta over 1 plus tan theta, and this is equal to, can be written as tan inverse 1 means, that is, you can write down that tan pi by 4 minus tan theta, because tan pi by 4 means tan 45 is 1 over 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan theta, and this can be written as tan inverse, and this is equal to tan pi by 4 minus theta, and this is equal to pi by 4 minus theta. See, now from here only, look at here, from here you are supposed to find the value of theta. So what you will get from here? X equal to cos 2 theta. So it means 2 theta is equal to what? Cos is inverse x, or theta is equal to 1 by 2 cos inverse x. So this is the value of the theta. You can put here only. So what you will get? So therefore this is equal to pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 cos inverse x, and this is your proof. So have a look. Yes. Now the question is, prove that cot inverse xy plus 1 over x minus y plus cot inverse yz plus 1 over y minus z plus cot inverse zx plus 1 over z minus x is equal to 0. See, it's a very simple. Is there only one formula we will apply, because we know that cot inverse x is equal to tan inverse 1 over x, just this one. If cot inverse x is there, that can be written as tan inverse 1 over x. That we are supposed to apply here, and then you will see the question is quite easy. So this cot inverse, this can be written as 1 over x. X is what? This is xy plus 1 over x minus y. So the reciprocal of this one you will do, what you will get? X minus y over 1 plus xy. Similarly, this one, the reciprocal of this one with tan inverse y minus z over 1 plus yz. Similarly here, the reciprocal of this one, z minus x over 1 plus zx. That is tan inverse z minus x over 1 plus zx. This is, and this is already, we know that tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y over 1 plus xy. This is already, we know that this formula, so that we can apply here. So this is your tan inverse x minus y over 1 plus xy. That can be written as tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So in place of this one, what we can add on? We can add on, this is your tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. Similarly this one, by using this tan inverse y minus z, so this is equal to tan inverse y minus tan inverse z, and this tan inverse z minus tan inverse x. See now, this tan inverse x plus and minus plus z minus plus y, this is 0, which you want to prove. So this is a proof. Have a look. Yes, now the question is solve the following equations. We want to solve it. It means we are interested to find the value of x. This is not given and prove that. Prove that is entirely different thing. He simply is saying you are supposed to solve this one is there only. So look at here the solution. We are interested to find the value of x is here only. So for the own convenience, what we will do, we are supposed to transpose this tan inverse x on the right hand side is here. Why we are doing that I'll discuss. This is, so I am writing tan inverse x minus 1 plus tan inverse x plus 1 is equal to, I am going to transpose this one. I am going to transpose this tan inverse x on the right hand side is there. This is your tan inverse 3x minus tan inverse x that you are supposed to do. Now on the left hand side you can apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. So tan inverse x plus tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y. So x is x minus 1 plus y is x plus 1 over 1 minus x y, x plus 1. This is, here is apply tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So that is equal to tan inverse x minus y. X is 3x, y is x over 1 plus x into y. X is here. So nothing we are doing, we are going to apply the tan inverse x plus tan inverse y here, and here is the tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. And now you can simply solve. 1 cancel, so here you are getting tan inverse, you will get 2x over, this is your 1 minus, here you can apply a minus b into a plus b, so you will get x square minus 1 here is equal to a, this is your tan inverse 3x minus x is 2x over 1 plus 3x square. This is, you can solve this one, so you will get tan inverse, this is your 2x over, you will solve this 1 minus x square plus 1, so plus 1 and 1 2 minus x square is equal to, this is your tan inverse 2x over 1 plus 3x square. This is there. Now from both the side you can equate, then so this is, you can say, because this is equal to this one, it means this 2x over 2 minus x square should be equal to this one, then this can be equal to this one, otherwise it's not possible. So therefore you can say 2x over 2 minus x square is equal to 2x over 1 plus 3x square. Now here is the most important point is here. Sometimes what the children are going to do, they are going to cancel this 2x with this 2x. You cannot cancel. You cannot cancel this 2x with this one. You cannot, because it's a variable. It's a variable. Constant term you can cancel. If you want to cancel this 2 from here, you can cancel. There's no problem. But you are supposed to do the cross multiplication. So you will do the cross multiplication. You will get x 1 plus 3x square is equal to x 2 minus x square. So this is x plus 3x cube. This is your 2x minus x cube. Now you are supposed to transpose all the term on this side. So what you will get is here, you will transpose this x cube on this side. Directly I am going to write 4x cube, and this minus 2x will come, so that is minus x is equal to 0. See, the important point is here. Look at here now. Sometimes the children are going to transpose this x cube term is one side and x is another side. They are doing like 3x cube plus x cube is equal to 2x minus x. So you are getting 4x cube is equal to 2 is equal to x. Now they are going to cancel this one variable with this one is there. They are going to write 4x square is equal to 1. This is absolutely wrong. This is absolutely wrong. We are going to change the nature of this equation. This is the cubic equation is there only, because degree is 3. So you must have the 3 values for x. So you cannot cancel. So you should be very careful. You are supposed to transpose all the variables on the one side is there. That's why we were not going to cancel x's here. So here you can take out the x is common. You will get 4 x square minus 1 is equal to 0. Now x into this one is equal to 0. It means either this is equal to 0 or this one. So either x equal to 0 or 4x square minus 1 is equal to 0. So you are getting x equal to 0. From here you will get 4x square is equal to 1. So you will get x square is equal to 1 by 4. So therefore x is equal to plus minus 1 over 2. So the required solution, required value of x will be 0, plus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. This is your, the value of x is here. So have a look. Yes, now the question is, if x, y, z belongs to minus 1 to plus 1, that is closed interval, such that sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 2, then we are supposed to prove this is equal to 0. So this is the question which is conditional, you can say. If this is going to satisfy, this is the condition, then this will be equal to 0. So look at here now. So this is already we given sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 4. But this is possible only when this sin inverse x plus this is also, you can write down for the own convenience. This is sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2. See, this can be written as this 3 pi by 2, you can write down pi by 2 plus pi by 2 plus pi by 2 is there. But this is possible in case if the sin inverse x is equal to pi by 2, sin inverse y is equal to pi by 2 and sin inverse z is equal to pi by 2. Means if this your sin inverse x is pi by 2, this one is pi by 2, this one, then this is possible, that is equal to 3 pi by 2, because this x, y, z, look at here now, this x, y, z is belongs to minus 1 to plus 1. So sin inverse x equal to pi by 2 means, then you can say here is the x is equal to y is equal to z will be equal to 1, because x equal to sin pi by 2 is 1, y equal to sin pi by 2 is 1, z is equal to sin pi by 2, because this x value of the x, y, z is belongs to this one. So minus 1 to plus 1 you can take the value. You can take the value. Suppose you are going to take it 0 for instance, then 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is not equal to this one is there only. So it means the x, y, z is equal to 1, because this x, y, z belongs to minus 1 to plus 1 is there only. Have a look. Yes. So x is equal to y is equal to z is equal to 1, and these values you are supposed to substitute here only. Just put, this is the most important point is here to break this one, and this is due to this condition, otherwise this is not possible. So now the value of x you can put on this left hand side, you will get 1 raised to power 2018 plus 1 raised to power 2019 plus 1 raised to power 2020 minus 9 over 1 raised to power 2018 plus 1 raised to power 2019 plus 1 raised to power 2020. Now solve this one. So 1 raised to power 2018, it means that is equal to 1. This is also 1 plus 1 minus, this is 9 over, you will get 1 plus 1 plus 1, and this is 1 plus 1 plus 1 means 3 minus, this is 9 over 3. So that is 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. This is your proved is here. In important point here only in this question, this is the condition, because x, y, z belongs to minus 1 to plus 1 is there in a closed interval. So the value of this one means should be equal to, the value of x, y, z should be either minus 1 or plus 1 or including them. Other than this one, it's not going to satisfy. So that's why this sin inverse x must be equal to pi by 2, sin inverse y is also equal to pi by 2, and sin inverse z is equal to pi by 2. Now have a look.